Seductively as you wish, Tilly.
Seductively as you can.
Welcome to Educated Bowlers. We're watching the Green Bay Miami game tonight. This is the only adult educated show on Marshall.
That's what you call improvising.
Billy at the Improv.
So
I
what's...
just want to give a shout out to all my homies.
Who are they?
They're just homies.
I remember what fear already.
Jim.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Let's see, Chad, Brandon.
Shout out. Shout out.
Chad and
Sarah.
Brandon.
Shout out.
Sarah. Who's Sarah?
Could be any Sarah.
Yeah, Eddie Sarah.
Okay, ready? Ready? So, guys, wasn't it great that Norm Coleman won the other day?
Yeah, you know, we need one more weasel in Congress. We need one more Bush butt buddy in Congress.
I'm glad we agree.
Coleman's just the guy. When I saw them hugging on the front page of the Monday Star Tribune, on the front page of the Monday Star Tribune, I knew that there was something going on between those guys, and I think that's great. I mean, I think that you know, the log cabin Republicans have long been neglected in this country, and I'm all for them.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to respond to Norm Coleman
Well,
winning?
I mean, why not have another piece of shit in the Senate? I mean,
So we're all for this.
Don't just echo his ad.
Just, you know, it's just business as usual.
Why not have another piece of shit at all?
He's a piece of shit. And him and Jesse Ventura can come to my house. I'll kick both their asses.
At the same
I'll
time.
fucking wipe up Coleman with Jesse fucking his head.
You're gonna make Jesse fuck his head.
Not fuck his head.
I want to rub Jesse's bald head all over Norm Coleman's
My
body.
response to Coleman's victory is this.
Pardon.
You know, people have lived this last century, you know, within 100 years, well, 100 years. People have been living. Yeah, well, I'm saying like it is the 21st. What is it? It's the 21st century now. But in the 20th century, people have been living under nightmarish fascist regimes, and I mean, so ours is probably even less than a lot of them. You know, this isn't Hitler. This isn't somebody. Bush, despite his policies, he can't. He has limits. He's limited somewhat in what he can do. He's not going to come out and be. Yeah, he can like pursue policies which will damage and oppress black people de facto, but he can't come out and say blacks are this or that, and you know, outright.
Well, the fact that he can't say it means nothing.
But he
It does mean something. Look at the Holocaust. It does mean
no, at the
something.
moment
It
he's
does.
detaining. He's
But
detaining
he
people
can
without
stack
cause.
his cabinet with people like John Ashcroft who
Right.
can.
Even if you don't say it, you can
go
do
through
it.
the background.
No,
And
there
I
are
agree with you, Joe.
limitations
It's
now.
not going to be turning into an
Maybe you can't say it.
You can't
Our
arrest
Constitution-
Magic Johnson. You can't arrest.
Our
You know, there are
Constitution
people.
does protect us in this country. There's no doubt about it.
To some extent.
Yeah. Well, I think to a large extent.
I think they could arrest us. I
Not
wouldn't
if
be
you're-
surprised.
if you're
if-
desperate.
They've got the same thing you were generalizing about, though, as far as
Green Bay fumble?
The
No.
crime might not hit that many people. Same thing with abuses in the Constitution. It really doesn't hit that many people, but if you're the one who does get hit by it, it means a hell of a lot to you. Okay.
You know, I find the whole thing kind of pretty silly, you know, to say, everybody has these freedoms or whatever, but the point is, if you don't have a degree of wealth and a degree of education, you're not free. You're totally screwed. You're a certain 6, 7-year-old kid, and you're like getting all fucked up all the way until you're 14 or whatever. You got freedom. You don't have freedom.
There is
What is freedom?
Freedom is to opportunity. It's equal access to a certain level of opportunity. And if you have whole sectors of the population having a much less percentage access, you've got the whole nightmare that we've got. We've got the whole. Michael Moore does in this new film they showed on Oprah, this cartoon that he put together. It's called A Brief History of the United States, and it's a cartoon done about fear and the fear of the white pilgrims coming over.
Say he didn't have it.
They're afraid of the people they're escaping from. They come over here and they see these Indians who are standing there, and they're like,
Oh, he did.
and the Indians are like,
I say he had.
"Hey."
It's called.
And they're just like,
That's what it's
"Hello."
called.
And the pilgrims are all like this.
That's
Scared to
Really
death.
didn't make any
So they
forward
take out
progress.
their guns and they kill them
He's
all.
holding the ball.
And they're like, okay, we've killed all the Indians, so now we should be safe and feel okay.
probably didn't.
But then it's like, no, no.
That's close. That's
Now we
tough.
start some slavery. And
Maybe
they
it's
start to
back.
bring in the slaves, and they're all like,
But it's easy to pick on programs, and they were messed up.
well, I don't know.
What about the you know, the Orwellian overtones of this administration? I mean, is this something new? Are they more brazen in line, you know, than the other line presidents?
I don't know, dude.
You know, I'm referring to Dana Milbank's article. Did an expose for the Washington Post last Sunday, and in which he detailed in clear terms that in his arguments for war with Iraq, George W. Bush has told 3 essential lies, major lies, and information that he must know to be false. Now, this reprint from the Washington Post was on, you know, like page 15 of the A section of the Star Tribune, and got very little attention other than the fact that Paul Krugman on the editorial page wrote an essay in response to it, which I'm sure, you know, about 1% of the Star Tribune readership read. So my question is, you know, for the panel, even though, you know,
This is
as
a
usual,
question?
no one's, yeah.
Don't call
My
it
question
panel.
is, for the group,
Paddle my ass.
for Tom's admirers,
Paddle your ass.
I mean,
Paddle my ass.
is this just more evidence of an increasing Orwellian nightmare scenario, or is this just?
You're making so many references that
or
I
is
can't
it?
No, this is
I've made the
bullshit.
same
This is
reference
fucking
twice, or is it
Reagan
just
redux.
the same thing over
There's
again?
no way you can say this is worse than Reagan so far.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Oh,
That's
I
what
think
I'm
it is.
asking. I mean,
I'd say
they
so.
seem to,
Okay, how
to not
so?
even pay any homage.
Not as
to
good
the truth.
acting?
They don't even bother to make stuff up like freedom fighters. I mean,
Well,
at least that was fairly clever. You know?
Yeah. That's
But
true.
so
I
what
would-
if
I
it's
would
the
have
same
to-
result?
I'm not educated enough to really, you know, to comment, but my perspective.
But you are an
is a guess.
educated bowler.
Yeah.
And you do, you know, dominate the show.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah.
So people say.
So what's your feeling?
My feeling is kind of
What's your feeling, smart guy?
Mama.
How do you feel about the Republicans taking over the Senate?
I don't think it's fair. You know,
T-Dog?
I got a little rant.
Well,
Okay, well, I want to get T-Dog here for a second. T-Dog, you were exposed to Governor Ventura live this morning, and just wondering what your impressions were of the governor's presentation.
Ventura was a man who was just this side of shithouse rat crazy today on the
Guys, we
TV,
never
and
paid for that.
I must say he was quite entertaining. He went like a half an hour. I think this is the next format for him, sitcom with crazy Ventura. So I'm trying to think. you know,
Is he crazy, or is he crazy like setting up his sitcom career? Or his
He's
talk
crazy.
radio career?
He's crazy, enraged. He's
Fumble, man.
he's like the Hulk. You know the Hulk? We push him too
Yeah.
far,
Yeah.
and he says, "Mr. McGee, don't make me angry." And then his fucking eyes turn green, and he rips his fucking suit off and starts beating the shit out of people. That's gonna happen.
All right, so
Mark my
yeah.
words.
TV or radio for Ventura after
Well, you gotta see. That's a visual thing. I mean,
Yeah.
sure you could hear screams and
Yeah.
shit on the radio, but to really see Ventura work, I
All right.
mean, you gotta have him
All right.
killing people bare
All right,
hands.
we get it.
On
Now, Ventura goes head-to-head with Bill O'Reilly. They kick Phil Donahue off MSNBC. They replace him with Ventura. Who comes out on top? Two tough
the
guys.
ratings, or
In the
what?
ratings. Who's the man? Ventura or O'Reilly?
Well, I think
As a viewer of Fox News, I know you'll be interested in this
I
question.
think there'll be like an initial spike in the ratings for Ventura where people tune in to see the crazy guy, And it's like Jerry Springer. You're like, wow, he's crazy. It's wacky. And you watch it for like a week, and then maybe you tune in every once in a while after that. But you lose it. You don't watch faithfully after. But I think O'Reilly, he's got.
So you're thinking O'Reilly?
He's got his niche, yeah. And he's on the Fox News channel. Ventura occasionally has moments of insight, and he occasionally has liberal insights. So the Fox News channel, there's no place for that. They're fair and balanced, which means they represent the Republican point of view accurately, and they
and consistently.
And consistently,
yeah.
the
Without
Republican
any
point of
kind
view.
of straying into any kind of Maoist or
without any liberal kind of bias or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they're in favor of
No
the train.
tainting.
The train's running on time as long as it makes good TV. Yeah.
And it's in every fucking line of every fucking ad copy on that show.
Yeah.
And they always have to end it with, we're fair and balanced. But it's bullshit. Fox News Channel, fuck you, pieces of shit.
All right. There's no need for that kind of news. Say, Lupe, anybody from the Fox News Channel you'd like to have come to your house when Ventura and O'Reilly
I'd like
too?
to drop kick his head into Rush Limbaugh's asshole.
Well, there you go. That shouldn't be a problem, I would think. Rush has got that.
Half a brain. The guy is like, he sounds semi-intelligent, which makes him more dangerous than any other talk.
You're right. Yeah, that's the thing.
Dilly, from an Earth Sciences perspective, what the reptiles?
I know the world.
The reptiles take over the Senate. Does it have any effect?
In the long run.
Yeah.
In the really long run, we're looking at an unconformity with a layer of atomic waste. That'd be a really good marker, actually. So,
yeah. So if we go boom in 10 years or boom in 20 years,
it's actually a good thing for the future. When other space travelers come to our planet, they'll have a beautiful time.
But Dilly, isn't
so it's like Duke, it gets us started on that reloading process.
Dilly, you're not thinking about the real long run, because I saw something on the fucking TV the other night where they're basically saying this is all going to go to nothingness.
Oh yeah,
and so even the fossils are the short term, right?
Oh well, yeah, 5 billion years short.
5 billion. It's a fucking
but 5 billion is long.
That gives it at least a chance to be discovered.
My feeling is that I think all these shows on Fox and all these shows are fine, but I think that there should be a little panel of like educated people at the head of the society, or like the best academics. They're
like who? Like Bill Moyers, you mean?
They're like the smartest. They publish the whatever. They're the greatest philosophers and sociologists and scientists that we have to offer. They're just tremendously smart people, and they've out.
But isn't that?
Let me finish.
Yeah.
All right. So these people are at the head of the society, and they
He's on to you. He's on to you.
Is Brett Favre on there?
No.
Oh God.
They judge all the shows, and like, if there's a show where they judge that somebody,
hey, let him finish.
They judge that somebody's competent, they let them name their show, right? But if they judge that people are just pandering to the public and whatever, they're just like playing on people's fears and emotions and all this crap, all the, like everything that's on Fox News and all that, then all those shows must be titled As Far As I Know.
I like that. Yeah. But wouldn't
Bill O'Reilly, As Far As I Know.
But wouldn't Bill O'Reilly?
Peer-reviewed journal is what you're.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. I've been waiting a long. Whoa, Dilly. I've been waiting a long time for Joe to finish. Wouldn't Bill O'Reilly ask you this question? Didn't Lyndon Johnson supposedly assemble a cabinet of the best and the brightest we had to offer, and didn't it come to fairly bad end in Vietnam? Dilly?
Yeah, but there were a bunch of putz heads.
So these would be non-put. These would be
Brett fucking
non-putz heads.
Favre, baby. Where was Brett Favre?
the committee.
That's the
okay?
thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I think Brett Favre.
Yeah,
you know,
Brett Favre was
I think
me,
this is total
Brett Favre,
hearsay that
It's
that
Favre.
the-
bottle of tequila, and we'll probably figure it out.
All right, sounds good. So, sorry I cut you
So
off.
who should be on that fucking panel?
I was
of
just messing with
bright
you.
people. Stossel, obviously.
I don't want
not
Lupe to-
Stossel. Stossel's probably not even got a PhD. I doubt that Stossel graduated high school. Right?